create a new folder, give folder name called CSS. Folder name is CSS. Right, CSS folder is ready. Go under CSS folder. Create one more folder. Inline CSS. Inline CSS. Inline CSS. Okay, ready? Inline CSS. Create one more folder. Second one, internal CSS. Inline CSS, internal CSS. One more folder. External CSS. One more folder. Import CSS. Okay, created how many folder? 4 folder. Inline, internal, external, import. Now create one more file here, text file, CSS developer guide. CSS developer guide. File CSS developer guide.txt. You can create a text file and give the file name CSS developer guide. You can see, you can do the right click here. You will get the new. Inside the new, you will find option called text document. You can select that text document. Okay, ready? CSS developer guide. So one folder we have CSS developer guide, and one CSS file we have. and 4 folder we have. So we have CSS 4 types. CSS we are going to implement using the 4 type. The first type is called as inline. Second type is called internal. Third type is called external. And fourth type is called as import. Okay. Now open this developer guide. We will make some notes and then we'll create example. Open the developer guide page. CSS developer guide. In CSS developer guide, you will write here CSS full form is cascading style set. Cascading style set is the full form of CSS. In that cascading style set, we are going to study this one. It has collections of predefined property and values. Okay, it has predefined property and values. Collections of predefined property and value. Okay, like there is a huge property and value. Okay, there is a huge property and value. That word you wrote. It has collections of predefined property and values. Next, after that, you can write below the CSS property and value. The CSS property and values used to change look and feel of web page. The CSS property value used to change the look and feel of web page. Okay, so actual, what is the use of the CSS? CSS used to change the look and feel of the web page. Okay, we can write below. It has 4 types. It has 4 types. What are those? One, you can write inline CSS. Second, you can write internal CSS. Inline CSS, internal CSS. Third is called external CSS. And fourth is called import CSS. Inline, internal, external, and import. Okay, how many types? 4 types. Inline, external, internal, external, and import. Now come down. You can write below a syntax. Syntax in line CSS. Because our first step will be in line CSS only. So we can say how we can write the CSS with HTML. How we can write the CSS with HTML. So we can write here called example tag name. Tag name. Open and tag name close. It can be any tag name, division, paragraph, or anything. Next, you will write called a style equal to. You will write here called property, colon value, semicolon. Again, you will write called property, colon value, semicolon. Correct? Then we can write inside call contents or contents to display. Okay, now we'll write below one example. For example, in this example, we can write, suppose example, a div, or maybe you can write called p tag that you are already aware of, p tag. Inside p tag, you will write a style equal to p tag style equal to color, like text color will be red color, or instead of color write background, better, background colon red, background colon red, height of the paragraph colon 200 px, width of the paragraph colon 300 px, and we can write here, this is sample text for user something. So you can see inside this, P become the tag name, background become the property, red become the value, height become property, 200 px become the value, width become the property, 300 px become the value, right? So this will be list of the property value. Now paragraph behavior will get changed. The height of paragraph will change into 200 pixel. Width of paragraph will change to 300 pixel. And background color of paragraph will come in the red color. Right? Save it. And we'll create next example and we'll understand how it is going to work. Really it's going to work or not in the browser. Okay, clear. Now we will be working first on inline CSS. We will work first on inline CSS. So create a file, example1.html under the inline CSS folder. Inline CSS folder we have created today. In that folder, create a file example1.html. Okay, hope created. Example 1.html in. Don't create the file here, there now. You are okay. You have understood how to create the file and where to create. So your file should go to the internal folder, inline folder. And file name will be example1.html. File name should be under the inline CSS folder, and the file should be under the inline CSS folder. Name should be example1. You can go to your folder and verify there whether under the inline folder file is there or not. If it is the other place, then also it will work, but the problem is your content will not be organized properly. Okay, it will go here, there, right? So you should keep everything arranged properly. Now come to the file. Start from HTML and follow the body directly. And for the body tag, body is the tag. So for that we can write a style equal to height, not height, background. Background orange color. HTML developer or CSS developer? HTML developer. Group. No, I'm not connected with the WhatsApp. Once I'll connect, I'll see. Okay, so hope written. Save the file and check once. Is that coming in orange color? Background of your page should come in orange color. Okay, so hope work for everyone. Now come inside the page. You can see body is the tag name, background is the property, and orange is the value. Between property and value, you have to remember what we need to give? Colon. This is called colon. Between property and value, we have to separate using the colon. And after every value, you have to write the semicolon. Okay. So that will make the end of the statement. So this property and value got ended here. Okay. That is called background colon orange semicolon. Now come inside. Use one h1 tag, and for h1 tag, write welcome to CSS. Welcome to CSS. For this h1, write a style equal to color. Style equal to color. Which color? That will be called green color. Style equal to color. Which color? Will be called as a green color. Take once. Welcome to CSS should come in which color? Green color. Okay, hope ready. Save now and check once. Color is coming green color. So color is the property and green is the value. Write one more property. Font hyphen size 100 px. In HTML we have H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. The font is limited. Okay, even we have a font tag also. There also font is limited. In CSS, you have written font size 100. You can write 5000 also. Okay, n number of any number you can give, it will work. Hope ready and font is down how much? 100. Right? So what we are going to do, we are going to take the tag from HTML. Tag will come from the HTML and property value will come from where? CSS. Yes. Tag will come from HTML and property value will come from the CSS. Right? But without tag, property value will not work. If you are not using the tag, there is no any property, meaning of property and value. And if you are using only tag, which tag?
These properties in HTML.
No. This property from the CSS. You have written no here style means you are calling from where? CSS. You are changing the property of H1. You are changing the property of HTML. By default size is how much? 20, 30. You are saying as no, replace the 20, 30 by how much? 100. So it is overriding the property of HTML. Okay. Okay, come down. Write a paragraph below. Paragraph. For this paragraph, so learning the CSS meaning is you are going to remember the property and value. Okay, let's go. Style equal to height of the paragraph 300 px. Width of the paragraph 200 px. And background of the paragraph, which color? White color. Okay, inside you can put some text. Okay, hope ready. Save the file. Check once. Something like this. Width is 200, height is 300. Next here you are giving the semicolon after every value. Semicolon is required after every value. Height you have not given. Check spelling, check colon, semicolon, check semicolon. Many possibilities are there. Coming. Okay. So hope it is working for everyone. Let me know in chat. Give a space between the words. See, I have given the space here, no? You have given only one word, Hyderabad to Pakistan. Or Bangalore to China. Okay. We have property in CSS that will break the line, but we need to study. That's called word break. If you give a single word with the huge 100 character, right, it is more than 200 pixels. Suppose we press A and close the eye and wait for half an hour. What will happen? A will be from here to out of India. No? So that width will be how much? More than 200 pixels. It will go out of the box. PX is mandatory. If you want to give PX also, by default is PX only. If you not give PX, by default is PX only. Okay. You should not put the system in trouble. If you not give PX, the system has to apply little advanced features to understand what it is. So better than that, you are a developer, you are writing, write it PX. If you write only 300, it will consider 300 PX. But system has to apply little extra functionality to understand what it is. Better than that, we can write from our side so that it will be easy for system to understand. Clear? Go ahead. Next. Now copy the same paragraph and paste after this again. Write width 200 and height also 200. Background little different color, orange color or pink color. Save it. Hope ready. Save the file. Check again. Side, which side? Here. We'll come one by one. Check both paragraph is working. Okay. Now, if you remember from HTML, in HTML we have discussed like we have different type of tag. Okay, one is called block level tag, another one is called as a inline tag. Right? Remember or forgot? Inline tag as well as block level tag. So inline tag will print in the same line. Block level tag will go to the new line. Now paragraph we have written here and For paragraph, we assign some property value, that is okay, it's happening. But at same time, you can see you have added 2 paragraphs. When you look into the browser, you will see your paragraph is not coming side by side. Reason is what? It's as a block level element. Paragraph will say, I need full width. Right? You are given the width how much? 300, 200. But still their scope is 100%. Entire area belong to the paragraph only. So next paragraph will not come in the same line. If you look for H1, H1 is also as a block level element. So it has this much of text. But this paragraph can fit here also. This paragraph can fit here. All 3 elements can come in the same line. But unfortunately, all 3 elements are a block level element. It is not able to compromise with each other saying like, no, I need full width. Second one is also saying I need full width. Third one is also says I need full width. Width we have given, but still their nature is to occupy how much? Full area. Okay. See, their nature is to occupy the full area. Go ahead next. Next, what we want? Next, we want to understand how we can convert from block to inline. How we can convert from block to inline. Right? Hello? Tell me, sir. Okay. Yeah, wait for some 10 minutes. We will call you back. Other person will call you. Name, tell me name again. Yeah, okay. Okay, hope ready. Come to the developer guide. In developer guide, right here, list of. Now hope everyone is clear why this is going to the new line. Paragraph, because paragraph is a block level element, and block level element by default is their nature to print in the new line. Using CSS, we can change their behavior from block to inline. Okay. Now let's go right here. List of property in CSS. You have written a property called height. Correct? We have written a property called height. We have written a property called width. We have written a property called background. We have written the property font size. We wrote the property called color. Those you have written here, no? In the example 1 file, what is color, font size, height, width, and then background. Correct? So we will write here what properties we have and how many type it is. Height, right here called width, right here called background, right here called color, and right here called font size. Okay, let's go ahead and write the next property called float. Float. If you are from other programming background, you might be aware of the float is a data type that holds the fraction value 1.5 something. It's called a what? Data type. But in the term of CSS, Float is not a data type. Float is the property using that you can change the behavior of an element from block to inline. From where to where? Block to inline. Like suppose two paragraph if you write, both paragraph will print in the new line. We want to change the behavior of paragraph saying like, please don't go in this new line, print in the same line. So in that case, you can use the property called float. We have some more property to change from block to inline, but let's implement first float. In float, there is a two value. What is that? Let me show you this page. You can see this paragraph is in which direction? Left direction by default. This H1 is also printing by default from left side. There may be a requirement. The welcome to CSS should print from the right side. There may be a requirement. This paragraph is printing in the left side. It should print from where? Right side. That work will be done by float property. Float has two property. Float itself a property. It has two values. One is called left. Means start from left side. How many paragraph you have? It will print first, second, third, come one by one from where? Left side. And another one we have called float right. That will also convert from block to inline, but it will come from the right side, one by one. Okay, so we'll implement it. Right here, float. What it do? It convert from block level element to inline element. It convert from block level element to inline element. It convert from block level element to inline element. Okay, it has two values. One is called float left and one is called float right. Float left, what it do? It print from left side. It print from left side. Float right, what it will do? It print from right side. Float left, print from the left side. Float right, print from the right side. You can call it one last number is there. Raghu, I think. Okay, hope ready. Float left, float right. Float left, it print from the left side. Float right, it print from the right side. Now let's create next file, example2.html. There we will understand the float property. Example2.html. Yeah, another file in the same folder, in a line CSS folder. HTML body HTML body, write paragraph and keep some text inside. Now copy and paste one more paragraph, 2 paragraphs. Okay, hope ready. Now let's apply the CSS for both. Style equal to width for a division, assume 300 px, and background red color and float left. Write the same property for second one. Background as a something orange and float left. Red and blue keep this one. Float left both the places. Okay, hope done. Now save the file and check once. Float left we have written. Both will appear one after other in the same line. Width if you want we can increase 500. If you want to add height, you can add height also. Save it and check once. Should appear like this. Side by side, 500 width, 500 width. Background red and background blue. Okay, ready? Now float left we have given. It is printing from the left side. Keep float right. float right, so that it will print from the right side. You can see red will come in the right side. Red will come in the right side. Hope you saw the difference, left and right. When you do the right, what happened? It appeared from the right side. Red block went to the right side. Like float left, start from the left side. Float right, start from the right side. Float right you have written. Now the first paragraph printing in the right side. Second paragraph printing in the left side. One by one, side by side.
You can do two rights means rewrite.
If you give
Two rights. Two rights.
float right.
Right.
Both you have to give right only. Then first will come from the right side. It will happen like that only. For us also happening like this. Float right, what it will do? It will start printing from where? Right side. In line only. It will be in line only, but it will print from where? Right side. Okay, hope done. Check now. So the notes you have written is valid. Float what is doing? Converting from block level element to inline element. Float left, it print from the left to right. Float right, print from where? Right to left. Okay. From left side will print, it will go towards right. From right it will print, it will come towards left. Okay, come now. Go for the next property. Now suppose you are printing from left or from right. Any direction is okay based on requirement, but we want to give some space between both the block. Between red block and blue block, you want to give some space. Right? So for that, we have some property. Let's make a note. Write the property called margin. Margin. What it do? It used to apply a space. It used to apply a space. Okay. It used to apply a space between, or maybe we can say out of the element. It used to apply a space outside of element. It used to apply a space outside of element. It has multiple types, so let's make a note. Margin :auto. It print in center. It print in center. Margin auto will print in center. Yeah, margin auto will print in center. Now create a file, example3.html, to understand margin auto how it works. Create next file, example3. Example3.html. HTML open close, body open close, write a p tag, write some 10-15 lines text. Okay, hope ready. Save it. Check once. It has more content, it's cover the full width. Now we can write here call a style equal to width 50% of your screen. 50%. Width 50%. Okay, ready? Width how much? 50%. Save the file and again check. It will take exact 50% of your screen. It will take complete 50% of your screen. Okay. Now 50% is covering, but where it is covering? In the left side. Apply the margin auto, then you will come to know the benefit of margin auto. Margin colon auto. Margin colon auto. Where? Middle. Center. That is the functionality of margin auto. When you write the margin auto, it will bring your container exact in middle. Right? It will bring the container exact in the middle. Middle of the area. So our body is the area now. Inside that, it appear exact under the middle block. Working for all. 1 minute. Okay, so we understood margin auto. Okay, similar way, there is many properties on margin. We can make a note. Margin related, we have many property, we can make a note. Now, write called margin hyphen 30px. So what it going to do? It apply 30px gap from all side. It applied 30px gap from all side. Suppose for a paragraph, if write margin 30 pixel, left, right, top, bottom, surrounding the gap will be 30 pixels. Come down, right next. Margin, so this is from all side gap. If you're writing margin 30 pixel, it will be applying the gap from all the sides. In case if you want a specific side, so for that we have margin hyphen left, maybe 30px. You can write margin hyphen right 30px, margin hyphen top 30px, margin hyphen bottom 30px, right? So this is for a specific side. Okay, hope written. Create one more file, example 4.html. Example 4.html. To understand the margin, all the side, how it works. Example 4.html. For body, inside the body, we will write call division style equal to height of the division 300px or maybe 200 you can write. Width of the division 250px. Background of the division red color, and float left also you can write, and margin also you can write. and keep some text inside. Check first one division is working, then we can okay. Hello. Hello. No. Okay, got it. Now go ahead. See, it should look like this. One division is ready. Surrounding there is some gap. Now again, copy the same division and just paste below and change the background color to blue color. You will find between two divisions there is a 60 pixel gap. 30 pixel gap of one division and 30 pixel gap of second division. Okay, appear in the same line.
So,
Now copy the same division, paste again, change the color to any color. Come down. Green, change it to any color. Now same division we can copy paste many times. Not only 4 times, copy this and paste a number of times. All should fit one after the other. If a space will be less, it will go to the new line. If a space will be less, it will go to the new line. If a space will be less in same line, it will go to the new line. This is called margin. Using margin, you are able to give the sufficient space between two containers, between two elements. Okay. Right? So working for all. No one says anything? Any error? Let me know if you have error. No error. Okay. Next, we have to keep something like, since we are little late, okay, syllabus is running little late, so little extra time we need to spend. How we can manage it? Till 11 o'clock, it is the fixed time, but a starting time we can increase little before. Instead of 9:30, 9:15 we can start. So 1.5 hour, 1 hour 45 minutes will be okay. Okay. So tomorrow we will log in not 9:30, little before. Little before in the sense 9:15. Okay, 9:15, because even for me also I need to go to the school, drop the kids and then come. So for me 9:15 I'll reach anyhow. Okay. So we'll